So let's jump to SynLogic. Let's jump to what happened.
Yes, yeah. So it was this really interesting platform company, really based, the premise of the company was that you could engineer bacteria to kind of be a more precise microbiome manipulation. So we were developing therapies for rare metabolic disease. And things started to become a little difficult. You know, it was taking longer, requiring more resources than we thought. So we shrank down to really focusing on one program, which is a program in a rare metabolic disease called PKU. A lot of support from the advocacy community and organization. They really felt like this could be great for kids with PKU in particular, where, you know, managing the blood Phe levels early in life is just so critical for long-term outcomes. And we started doing a phase 3 study with the understanding that we had an interim. It really had to be good data to support moving forward. And when we unblinded the interim, it just, you know, didn't meet the mark. And we were in a difficult situation at that point in time. We didn't have the capital, or, you know, we're unlikely to be able to raise the capital to kind of go back again and do the full diagnostic and iterate and redesign and come forward. So we had to make the really difficult decision to shut the company down and discontinue the program. So that's kind of how that venture ended.
Yeah, I mean, I think that as we look around now, there's been a fair amount of talk lately in the sort of Cambridge ecosystem about how more biotech companies still need to shut their doors. We've had some return funds to investors, but we've also had a bunch of companies say like, hey, I've got another idea.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
And I think that the general consensus from everybody except the teams at those companies is that there should be less of that. And that the cycle of creative destruction is kind of a big part of what makes the system work.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the special sauce of the US innovation ecosystem. It's kind of the edge we have over our competitors in China. You know, we actually have this system that supports failure and try and attempt and try to make things work and move on to the next idea and recycle this idea over here, recycle the people, the cash goes back into the system. I think that's a real special sauce, and it works in Cambridge, in Boston, Massachusetts, because you have that proximity. You know, people are scooped up by other companies who benefit from the training and the experience that those individuals have had in their prior companies. And I think that's a really special thing about this ecosystem that we live in.